Kupocalypse. So this is the conclusion of the Moogle story, right?
Yep, it's the last. It's the last one of this expansion, like of the different expansions.
I don't remember what the. Oh yeah, they're. So the Moogles are bad in this one, this is the first FF that I've ever seen. Evil Moogles.
Yeah, this is the first one where you fight them. It has something to do with.
Oh, you actually fight them. Have you seen him fight them yet, or is that coming up?
No, that's coming up.
What is this circle you're standing on?
That's that. Remember that Castle Zvahl? We had to stand on these little teleport thingies. I don't know if you remember that to get to the Shadow Lord. We're going to the same place where we fought the Shadow Lord.
Oh, really? I don't really remember that actually.
Yeah. I know. Too bad that we didn't have that recorded when I did that, but I didn't. I'm glad you told me about that.
Another group.
Yeah, I think that's mine. It's when you teleport here, they get screwed up and they. It's really weird.
You're glad I told you about what?
That I could do the Windows G thing, so I could record FF11.
Oh,
I think that's been. I've enjoyed recording this. I think it's good to have a little video library, because I really like this game.
I installed the latest version of Steam recently, and apparently it also has a way to do it.
Oh, that's cool. I think I'm almost there. I just think I have to make it to the crystal thingy. I think.
Yeah, navigating in this game is so annoying.
I know.
There's no mini-map. Like, they could just put the freaking map that you see when you go to your map screen. They could just put a smaller version on this screen and have your little red thing moving around. That is not hard to do.
No.
Like, okay, maybe you have a good excuse for not doing it in 2003 when it was first released, but in 20 years you didn't add it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you also have a good excuse for not doing it in the last 5 years because you're not making updates to the game. But you couldn't have done it in the first 10 years?
I know. Well,
there's just no excuse.
I'm surprised they came out with, we'll see, quote unquote, last expansion last year, so we'll see if that's released the last
Well,
one.
they told us that there wasn't going to be one. When we first bought this game, when we bought it again...
2022.
They said, no, they're not going to do any more expansions, but they did one last year, so 2023?
I think, I was looking online. They said, that was the last one. Well, they say it's going to be the
last one. How big was it, though? I would assume it's tiny.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Do you know what it's called?
Voracious Resurgence.
Okay,
I haven't
told me that.
I haven't done it yet. So, this is... I'm just heading towards the battle with... The last battle with the last mission of this expansion. The Moogle Kupo D'etat. Of course, it's always a play on words when they do these things.
Yeah.
Does the scenery look familiar? This is like Castle Zvahl.
Yeah, I remember the demon things that we accidentally AoE'd demons on a different level, and like 5 minutes later they made their way down to us.
Yes.
All of a sudden we were just getting swarmed by like 30 demons. We're like, what the heck? Because they were persistent buggers.
I know. I'm surprised they came all the way from wherever they were all the way to us. I'm like, geez.
Yeah, I didn't even know we hit them.
No, I didn't either. I'm like, huh?
Or that the AI in this game was smart enough to figure out how to get to us, because
I know
it's not a really easy map to figure out.
No, it's not. All these with the maps in FF11, they each have some weird quirk to them, like that you have to figure out, which in some ways is nice. But okay, of course, I'm getting to the screen where it's going to begin the battle. Okay, I'll read the dialogue so I can remember more of the storyline, but...
I'm here to let the games begin. Surely you weren't going to walk off with all the prizes yourself? What are all the games? Chocobo Shoe Toss, Whack-A-Mole Crab... Mega Mog Bonanza Rama Pamama.
So I guess they've invited us to a game. Of course, we know it's not a game, but...
So is this Moogle innocent, then? They said they had a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, this is like... It's like a... These guys are like the Moogle Mafia. They want to, like... charge rent on all the Mog houses in the world or something weird like that. It's just goofy storyline.
Well, I mean, if they own the Mog house, you should charge rent, I guess.
Yeah.
It does stand to reason.
And our Moogle still believes they're going to play games. Oh, here he comes. Pin the sword in the meddling Moogle.
I like this music a lot.
Yeah.
I've swindled many a sucker, but to think you'd fall for the festival flim-flam. Yeah, like, oh, we're going to a festival in Castle Zvahl.
Yeah.
It looks like heck on earth, and this is where we're going to have a party.
Yeah. In the Demon Lord's castle. Yeah, party.
You just had to play the hero, didn't you? I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Disposing of bodies, even puny ones like yours, isn't cheap, you know. But hey, that's the way the Cinna cookie crumbles. Cinna?
Yeah.
Cinna cookie?
I'm not sure why they said that way.
I should have known you were the one behind the shady scam. It was far too conniving for that cerebrally challenged Toto to have hatched all by himself. So Moogle's on my side, right? And Riko Kupenreich is bad.
Yeah, it's this big one.
Ooh, he's got some sunglasses and a gold chain. He's Mr. T Kupo, or Mr. T Moogle. First, we tear up each other in every one of those sorry shacks you call Mog houses. What? In their place, we put up luxury apartments with all modern accoutrements. Glorious massive Mog towers reaching high into the clouds. But here's the kicker. No more free rides. Since you two seem so eager, I've already decided to start with your place. Well, if you're gonna kill us, then you can't charge us rent. But then again, you wouldn't need rent if you killed us because we have millions. No more skulking in the shadows. With your money and my brains will be unstoppable. Wait, they're turning on each other?
Well, just this one. This guy's name is Toto, and I guess earlier in the storyline they were working together. Now he's turning on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Kupocalypse. I don't know how you say that.
Kupocalypse. What is that? It's a play on a word that I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, that's his last name. Toto Kupocalypse.
Oh. Whoa, he's getting a little fat.
Yeah,
He's got a gem belly.
multifaceted jewel.
Majestic, multifaceted jewel. See it shimmer with the light of innumerable galaxies.
He's got a crystal in his pooch.
Magicite?
Yeah.
Wait, how much Magicite's in this game? I don't remember any.
I did a little with the original storyline, but I don't remember. He hasn't talked about a lot that I remember.
Man, Magicite was such a cool thing in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Cool gameplay mechanic.
So he got some Magicite. That's what made him go bad. He's kind of being influenced by it or something.
I'm really sad that the Final Fantasy VII remakes don't connect with each other. Like, if you did something in the first one, you have it unlocked in the second one. It would be so much better.
Yeah.
You have to start over. I wonder what level they start you from. Seething flames of agony rage deep within my Moogle soul, flames that can only be quelled by your complete and utter destruction. He's going to destroy us so that he can charge us more rent. His plan doesn't seem like the steps follow with each other, you know?
Yeah.
Now that you're dead, you can pay me more rent.
I know. He wants to tear down all the Moogle houses and put up luxurious apartments so he can make more money off of the tenants, I guess. It's kind of a goofy storyline, but it's one of the shorter expansions too. This one's not very long.
Here's the thing that doesn't make sense. The Moogle houses are all magical. And 1 million people can walk into the same Moogle house and they all get different ones.
Yeah. And you see, like, with all this artifact armor, I don't have all the pieces, so I just have some of the samurai right now.
This is new music.
Yeah, it's a special boss music for this one. I like it. I think it's a good song.
It sounds good so far. It doesn't sound like boss music yet, but it's pretty good.
Doesn't look like I can see with that helmet on.
Yeah.
So, even at level 91, I think I was level 91 right now. Even being at level 91, this was a hard battle. I almost lost.
Jeez, freaking tough gem pooch Moogle.
Yeah, it's harder than I thought it was going to be.
Riko Kupo
Kupenreich.
Kupenreich. He's a giant Moogle.
Yeah. He does have a lot of attacks that do knockback.
Yeah, there it goes again. He just keeps knocking you back.
Yeah.
Seems like the same spell over and over.
Wash tub. He dropped a wash tub on us.
This is kind of an interesting fight. Do you remember what expansion this one's called?
A Moogle Kupo D'etat.
The expansion name. You know, like Chains of Promonthia.
Oh, no, I think it's called that.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's called that.
I've never heard of that FF11 expansion, but I guess I don't know all of them.
It might be part of the add-ons or something on the menu. I can't remember.
Weird. I had not seen any boss fights or any fights with knockback before. I can't remember knockback being a thing in this game very much.
No, no, it's not. And now he has 6 black mage Moogles casting all these spells on us like that.
I don't see what's going on.
I know,
Oh, those are Moogles.
there's
Those are enemies.
Yeah. Kind of hard to tell because they're all right next to him.
If I was black mage right now, I'd do the biggest, most powerful AoE spell I had. Well, those guys are. Well, one of them died.
There's 6 of them. And at the very beginning, they're all casting like black magic spells on you. It's like, crap, you gotta take care of it, or you're gonna get wiped out.
Whoa! Did he just do 13,284 damage?
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Zed is a nice trust to have for damage.
Whoa! He just did 2,500 damage to all of them. Final exam. Shantoto has some strange magic spell names.
Yeah. Now this is the tricky part. Like, I think he's got 2 Moogles up here that keep curing him. We're both doing Cure 5 to him.
Cure 5?
See, it's really weird. I got confused. Like, why are we doing 0 damage? Because, like, well, maybe he has Stone Skin.
I definitely prefer Final Fantasies where they just number the spell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I hate it when they're just like, oh, let's add some random letters to the end of it, and the player has to remember what each one is.
This one kind of does both, right? There's like Faraga too.
Really?
I think on this game, if it ends in an Aga, it's
AoE?
AoE, and 2, of course, spell level.
That's fine. I don't mind that. What I don't like is it's like fire, fire-ra,
Yeah.
and that's more powerful fire. Fire-ra-ga, more powerful fire, and then there aren't any others, right? It's just the 3 usually.
Yeah. She did the 3.
I don't like that at all. I'm actually surprised that it's not confusing to me which one's which. I do generally not have a problem remembering which one's more powerful. So far, you don't look like you're having a hard time.
No, well, yeah, there's been 2 times at least that we almost died. Our HP went really low.
Yeah, your HP. And one of the trust HP got kind of low, huh?
Yeah. And it's hard to tell what's going on, but I think right now the big one's invincible for some reason, so it took me a while to see what's going on because the messages just scrolled so much. You can't get what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
We need to kill these black mages. They're like wasting us with all these spells, but I don't.
Oh, dude, your HP's so low right now.
Yeah.
Need some AoE healing.
That's like the 3rd time
Who is it on your team that can do the AoE healing? Kurella?
Karaha Baruha.
Oh yeah, that was such a stupid name.
They like to make Taru names rhyme, usually. I don't know why, but... And see, I don't think I figured it out yet because the messages keep going so fast.
And he's healing too. Oh no, he just took some damage.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I saw his bar go down. Maybe he just can't be damaged. Oh wow, he's almost dead now.
Oh, that's the henchman.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this music does not sound like boss music, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Stupid, it makes you put sword away. There's like tons of stuff right here. Let's fight, come on.
Yeah.
So do you just rely on Kuraha to heal you, or do you have to sometimes do it yourself?
Valane roll sometimes. Well, I have 2 paladins, and they will cure too if the white mage can't do it.
Okay, now it's obvious you're doing 0 over and over. Just like in most games, you've got way less HP than the things you fight.
Yeah.
I don't really understand that, except that they have difficulty balancing it, and so he would just waste them so easily that they have to just give him lots of HP. Yeah, I remember when I was new, I used to like, I programmed macros to like shout words whenever I was doing stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
when I was like casting fire, I had it say burninating all the, and then it would say the name of the enemy.
Yeah.
So if
Oh,
I,
yeah, I remember that.
so if I was casting fire on a Dalmel, it'd say burninating all the Dalmels. And people got mad at me because they're like, it's too much noise. We can't
Oh. Yeah.
actually see what's going on because.
Yeah.
But back then, like in the beginning of the game, we didn't really realize. Wow, you just took tons of his HP away all at once.
Probably Z.
Dude, he's almost dead now.
He's dead. Well, he took a lot of damage. 14,000. Oh, and the magic burst did 12k.
Dude, it's so hard to do magic burst with trusts. That gem looks like it's about to pop out of his pooch.
I think that is what. Yeah, is what happens.
Well, the Magicite got destroyed. That's too bad. You could have used that Magicite. I didn't see any Magicite in FF7 that turned you big and made you really strong.
Yeah, see, he shrunk after the Magicite's gone.
Huh, that's kind of like the story of Diablo. Is he just pretending to be good? That guy's trying to sneak away?
Yeah. I think he is good. I think that Magicite influenced him.
But what about the one that's sneaking off? He was bad, I guess. But, like, this guy was bad because of the Magicite. The other one's just legit bad because he didn't have Magicite and he was evil.
Yeah, he's trying to sneak away now. He's worried he's gonna get in trouble. Now he's not gonna kick us out of our Mog house.
Frugal Moogle is a happy Moogle. He's gonna give us a present. I believe I give up on my money lending operation and devote the rest of my life to charity. Rent-free shelters for orphans, food kitchens serving piping hot turtle soup. Huh. He didn't give us our present before he ditched. That guy is sneaking away way too slowly.
Yeah.
Obsolescence. I'll tell him you've been model tenants in his obsolescence. When did he become he's saying he was obsolete? That doesn't make any sense. He means absence. That which doesn't send your Mog house crashing down into a heap only makes its foundation stronger. That music was weird for a boss fight.
Yeah. I like it when they make custom music for different boss fights instead of just the same for the whole thing, all of them.
The music's so good in this game.
Yeah. Oh, see, they give you a key when you finish these expansions, and then you go into that place in Juneau and open up a chest, and you get to choose like equipment or something.
Oh.
This is another
Getting a new quest.
This is another escort.
Is this the one where there's holes everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember this. Has like hyena dogs or something?
Some dogs in this place. I'm trying to remember now. I know there's a lot of bats.
And I think skeletons.
Yes, there's those.
If it's the same place I'm thinking of.
Yep, there's skeletons.
But at your level, I assume you're at a high enough level they won't aggro. Oh, they'll aggro on this guy, huh?
Yep, they will on him, so I have to keep track of him all the time so he doesn't die, or else I don't get the reward. What's his name? Wanzo-Unzozo. So I guess that one doesn't really rhyme, but it's a weird name anyway. But the good thing is you don't have to go through the whole dungeons on these, just part of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes these bats are aggressive, and sometimes they're not. Okay, I thought that bat was aggressive, so I stopped him. I'm like, okay, never mind. He's safe.
He got too close anyway.
Yeah. Well, what would really suck is if you had to prevent him from falling down the hole. I'm like, dude, no. Okay, I had to stop him here for these skeleton thingies. I still haven't figured out what those things are.
Huh.
I mean, I know it's a planar rift, but I don't know. I'm not sure what they do or how you use them yet. I can't remember. I think these beetles might be aggressive. Sometimes they are.
Yeah, I remember some were and some weren't.
See, the thing that sucks about falling down the holes in this place is when you fall down the holes, it's like level 80 to 90 enemies down there. So if you do fall down, better make sure you can hold your own, or else you're dead.
This one's not rude to us like the last one was, right?
Yeah. The last one is like, I'm waiting. It's like, well, we're waiting for you because we have to kill these enemies or else you're going to die. And you know how Lionel is. He will aggro non-aggro things with his AoE a lot. Dude, that's like if you could aggro things down the pit below us, that would suck. Okay, now these bats over here are.
Yeah. Citadel bats. The bats I remember the most are the combats.
Yeah. And I had to clear out these rooms. Just in case. Luckily, it doesn't take long to kill these things. Oh, these weird poltergeist looking things. They're creepy looking.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite enemies because of the way they look.
Yeah.
Even
Very,
weapons.
very creative design.
I like to aggro a bunch of things at once and then AoE them all.
I was just extra careful and just kept curing him.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Doesn't show how much HP he... Well, I guess if you select him, it does, huh?
Yeah.
Classic guys. Just to this desk in the middle of a freaking dungeon.
Yeah.
Seems like a shorter one than the last ones you've done.
Yeah. It does, huh? 10,000 gil.